This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. It's all about community. Spirituality is important. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not easy, but it's worth it. PocaSPEAKS. This shit is not.
All right. Hello, my little boo-boos. Okay, I've been calling people boo-boo all weekend. I don't know where it's coming from. I always have a random ass nickname. I always have some random shit that I'm saying, but where boo-boo came from, baby, I don't know. But everybody's been boo-boo this fucking weekend, so I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I just had to say it. Anywho, happy solar eclipse / new moon. Is new moon? Yeah, because we're in Aries. New moon in Aries. Ciao. It's a lot going on today. Okay, so I know I'm about to break it all the way down. We're going to get into a little bit of numerology today. All of this is channeled. I was outside catching up on sun since like 10 a.m. Okay, I've been in the sun tanning. Okay, you would think that I ain't have a lick of melanin the way I've been in the sun trying to soak it up. Surprisingly, it's not cloudy today. I thought that they would have clouded the skies, and they didn't. So that's good. I know that the eclipse, as far as where I am, I'm located in Baltimore. So I think we're supposed to see it at like 2 something. Eastern time. If you are Central time, I think it's like 1 something your time. So we'll see. If I am live when I think it's happening, I'll take the phone outside. Okay, because yeah. But if not, then whatever. Anywho, let's get into these messages. First off, I want to go through the numerology that Spirit kind of pointed out to me first so that we can tie some things together, because everything about this day speaks to what this day is bringing. Okay, and I'm going to make it make sense in a second. So we have April 8th, 2024. April, according to the Gregorian calendar, okay, I don't know what my words is. According to the Gregorian calendar, April is the 4th month. Okay, so we can make that a 4. All right, so that's 4. Then we have the 8th, which is the date. So that's 4 and 8. And then we have 2024, which is also 8, because 2 + 2 + 4 is 8. Okay, if you add all that up, it comes out to be 20. Okay, 20 rounded to one number is just 2. Okay, we don't count zeros in numerology because zeros don't count, so it would just be 2, right? Now 2 is all about what? Partnerships, collaboration. 2 is all about connections. 2 is all about working with other people. It's also associated to balance, yin and yang energy, opposites. Okay, and with this eclipse, that speaks to this eclipse in this year, number one, because We are in heavy Venus energy right now, if I'm not mistaken. The planet Venus does not go retrograde this year, but I think it is moving around currently. So 2 is also for love and partnerships and things of that nature, like I just said. So this eclipse is going to bring out a lot of things that have something to do with relationship or partnership. Hold on, let me put my phone to do not disturb, because once I go live, that's when people want to text me and call me. I don't have time for that. Okay. Boom. So this eclipse is definitely going to bring up some relationship type things. This could be relationship issues. If you have been struggling when it comes to relationship with certain people in your space, it doesn't have to be romantic. So this could be like, y'all hear the birds? Confirmation. This could be like sibling rivalries that may be coming to a head. This could be family things that may be coming to a head. This could be co-worker issues, things of that nature. This, of course, could be romantic love interests and third-party situations, things of that nature. This could also be for people who have been waiting for relationship to come back into their space. So if you've been more focused on yourself and now you're in a position where you're like, okay, maybe I'm ready to let love in type of thing, this eclipse is also good for that. Okay, now because we're having an eclipse and a new moon in Aries, this eclipse is all about what you put into it, right? Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars is all about hard work, right? It's all about the work that you put in. It's all about the things that you do to get the desired outcome. Okay, you cannot go into Aries energy and sit on your ass. I keep telling y'all, this year period is about hard work. But because we're popping this year off with this eclipse in Aries energy, baby, you're going to have to come with it. But the beautiful thing about this eclipse energy is, and this year's energy, which I'm about to get into, the second numerical, that's the word. I was trying to, whatever. The second numerical breakdown that Spirit gave me of today's date. So, like I said before, according to the Gregorian calendar, April will be considered the 4th month. But according to the actual systems and cycles of the world, of the universe, of this realm, okay, April would actually be the 1st month, right? So if we do 1 plus that 8, because today is the 8th, plus another 8 because the year equals up to 8. 2 plus 4 is 8. We will be left off with the number 17. 7 plus 1 is what? 8. Okay? So not only is this year heavy on, or this eclipse heavy on partnerships, relationships, collaborations, things of that nature. This is also business deals, things like that, contracts, all of that. But, excuse me, confirmation burp, is also about abundance. Okay, because today is technically an 8th day, and 8 is the number of abundance. 8th day in an 8th year. Okay, money, 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 money. Now it's not just the money, because we know abundance can be an abundance of anything, an abundance of love, an abundance of care, an abundance of support, an abundance of tacos. I don't know, right? But abundance is abundance. Okay, so with that being said, let's go through some of the messages that I channeled. Now, Spirit wanted me to, there was a couple different things that I was thinking about titling this video based on some of the things that Spirit had me channel, but ultimately they told me not to name the video any of these things, but rather just to talk about why they was giving me some of these things, right? Now, number one, I was getting to this day. Okay, to this day, there's something here about, it's almost like what's the word that I'm looking for? Resilience, right? It's almost like a resilient energy, meaning, you know, things have happened. I may have gone through things, I may have experienced things, but to this day, I'm still pushing forward. To this day, I'm still giving an effort. To this day, I'm still tapping in, doing my work, whatever the case is. Meaning, no matter what has come up, what has happened, I've still stayed consistent with my journey. And a lot of you guys have been in this energy where you have really been pushing yourself past what you may feel like, right? You may not feel like doing certain shit, but you've been pushing yourself. 222 could be significant. You have been pushing yourself to still show up, right? To still put forth an effort, to still tap in, to still do the work, to still you know, face your fears, okay? To still conquer your shadow work and conquer your past, okay? Now, another thing that Spirit gave me was, you don't know my name, all right? And that's because a lot of you guys are shifting timelines. This eclipse has shifted a lot of people to a different place, a different timeline. And you don't really know that you've shifted timelines just looking at it, just waking up. You could feel different. Things could be different. It's almost like sometimes you can tell you shifted timelines because things just click. It's like I just woke up today and things just clicked. I just woke up and felt the need to change my life. I just woke up and felt the need to push harder. I just woke up and felt the need to go harder. I just woke up and felt the need to tap in. I just woke up and felt the need to move across 50 states, okay, or move to another country, or I just woke up feeling different. I just woke up feeling brand new, right? So a lot of you guys could be either experiencing that. You could have experienced it over the weekend because some of you guys may have been a part of that shadow period group. Remember, we have a pre-shadow period. We have the actual eclipse or event that's happening. And then we have a post-shadow period. So some of you guys may be in the pre. Some of you guys may be in the during. Some of you guys may be in the post. That's why I say don't ever look at other people's journey and be like, oh, you know, under the eclipse, I see that this happened for them, but ain't nothing happened for me. We are all on different paths, okay? There's the energy is the same throughout all of those periods. We just are affected at different times, okay? So some of you guys could have already had this experience where you woken up feeling different, feeling more in tune, feeling more tapped in, feeling the desire to get more in tune or more tapped in, which is good. Some of you guys could be going through that today or tomorrow, or some of you the rest of the week, okay? But I see a lot of timeline jumping and quantum leaping, okay? And a lot of this is because of your intuition, you moving according to your intuition and just going with the flow, okay? Which is one of the things that Spirit kept highlighting, is going with the fucking flow. Go with the flow, y'all. Please go with the flow. Under this eclipse, even after we get past this eclipse season, until our next eclipse season, which I think is in August, because we got a few eclipse seasons this year. But go with the flow. I promise it's going to be the best thing that you can do. 333 is most definitely significant. Okay? I've been talking to y'all about 333 since Friday. That's Friday, right? Yeah. Okay, 1111 was the first thing that I channeled. That was the first number. It was actually the time on the clock when I started channeling. I looked at my clock because I always write down the time when I start, and it was 1111. Okay, so when I say, and then as I was doing my pre-shuffle, I usually try to do a pre-shuffle before I come on here just to make sure that what I channel is accurate. That's just me. And the 1111 card came out. Okay, so that's double. So this is really the theme or the quote for this solar eclipse is, my mentality creates my reality. For real. Okay? For real. Like, you can't make this shit up. For real. Okay? Music could be very significant. A lot of you guys may be tapping in with music today or feel the need to just really immerse yourself in music. I see, you know, even if you're the type of person that doesn't usually use headphones, maybe you're using headphones today because you really want to channel the music, and you may not even realize that you're doing it, but you really, it's like the volume is not even loud enough. Like, turn the song up some more. Okay, like, music is very significant today. Okay, thank you. We are in a Mercury retrograde, so technology could be a little iffy until we get to about May 13th, 15th. Technology can be a little iffy, so just be aware of that. Especially with this eclipse energy going on, it's heightened it a little bit. So technology, you could be having issues with simple things like your phone just doing dumb shit, like just blacking out, cutting off. You trying to load something up and it's not loading, or you're trying to do an application for something that's not going through, or anything like that. If you run into any issues when it comes to technology, your computer going down, work computer, laptop, I mean, any of those things that have to do with technology, Spirit is saying just breathe, okay? It's not you, it's just Mercury retrograde. It's the energy that is being put out, and it's affecting the energetic waves that we use for technology, okay? Y'all gonna stop trying to freeze my video out. There we go. So just be mindful of that. Don't get irritated, don't get upset, don't think that you did anything wrong. If you have anything that's going on that you need to get done, like you online trying to do something, you're using technology trying to do something and it's not working, put it off until tomorrow. It will save you some time and some energy, okay? Renewed, refresh, unimagined, and uncharted was the 4 words that Spirit gave me together, okay? Renewed, refresh, unimagined, and uncharted. I feel like a lot of, all I did was split the deck, y'all. I was just splitting the deck to shuffle. Okay. I told y'all 3 is going to be very significant. Let's talk about expansion, okay? Now, as I'm saying, renewed, okay? Period. A lot of you guys are going to be feeling renewed and refreshed up under this solar eclipse. Some of you guys have already been feeling this energy. I don't know why I'm feeling, I'm hearing April 15th. Okay, that's very, very random. I just heard that date, very random. April 15th is going to be significant for somebody. I also heard that something here with March, the beginning of March, or of this year or last year, was also very significant as far as someone's mind, mentality, or something being renewed, or someone having a new way of thinking, okay? Now, this April 15th date, I have no idea what that's connected to. I don't know. Okay, just keep it in the back of your head. So if April 15th come up and something happened, then you know Poca said. Okay, cool. Now we got unimagined and uncharted. Okay, unimagined and uncharted. Now, when it comes to things of this year, okay, what is that song that I think is Alex Isley? Better than I. No. It's her. Better than I imagine. Better than I imagine. It's a song by her and Robert Glasper, I believe it is. Better than I imagine. Y'all go listen to that song. This is the year to not believe based on old traumas, old ways of thinking, none of that. This is the year to really engulf yourself in the most unexpected shit happening. Like when I say reach for the stars, don't even listen to me, because you need to be reaching further than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy. It's like, oh, you said the stars? I'm going to reach for the galaxy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reach for the Milky Way. You know what I'm saying? Take it up a notch. Whatever you are thinking that you can have, think bigger. Whatever you think is tangible, think bigger. Whatever you're expecting to come to you, think bigger. You know what I'm saying? And still leave room open for more, because that's the type of energy that we have this solar eclipse that is bringing in and ushering into this year. Think big, bitch. You need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big. No little dreams will survive this year. No doubt. And maybe, if I think about it, maybe possibly, that's not gonna work this year. Okay? You need to be all the way tapped in, all the way engulfed in la la land. And I'm not talking about when it comes to no penis or no coochie. I'm not talking about relationships, okay? Because some of y'all take that shit and you run with it, and then you up here manifesting a nigga that don't want you. That's not what I'm saying. Poca didn't say that. That's not what I said, okay? What I'm saying is, when it comes to your goals, when it comes to your dreams, when it comes to your aspirations, when it comes to your vision for your future, think bigger. Think bigger. Think bigger. Spirit also is stressing the fact that you need to stop trying to fit people in places just so you can fill positions in your life. Okay, there are people who are specifically supposed to be placed into your life, and you over here just trying to throw little John in the loop because you tired of waiting, or you don't think that you're gonna have nothing better. Think bigger. Okay, leave space for things to come to you. Don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off. Do you hear me? Do you understand me? Okay. Let's continue. All right. Now another song that I channeled was this gospel song. It's called Personally. Okay, and it's talking about how you have to stand there one day and face your judgment, right? It's a gospel song, right? So somehow you got to stand there personally and face your judgment. Can't nobody else do it for you. Can't nobody else face the judgment for you. But the way that Spirit was giving it to me is you have to stand there in your power unapologetically. This is not a year to be worried about how people looking at you, how people think about you, how people feeling about you. This is not the year for that. This is not the year to think, oh, how is people going to receive me? Oh, if I start this business, who's going to want to support it? Who's going to want to shop with me? Don't nobody know me. Don't nobody want to read my content, my material. Don't nobody want to get their head up by me. Don't nobody know that I do this. Don't nobody want to come do this. You don't know. You don't know. Right? And a lot of times when we do that, we are proclaiming the negativity. We are speaking the negativity over the very same thing that we are trying to bring out. The very same thing we're trying to produce and grow. We already spoke endless negativity over it for whatever reason. Okay? So Spirit is saying stand there personally. Stand in your power this year. Whatever you think you can do it. I promise you can. Whatever your intuition says go do, it's going to work out for your benefit. I promise you it will. Okay? Period. Now Spirit also say be mindful of being careless. Also be mindful of having a frugal mentality. Okay? Don't have a broke ass mentality this year. Check that shit at the door. You either gonna walk into this year knowing that you are luxurious and you deserve luxury and you are worthy of good things, or you gonna stay your ass at home. We not trying to hear, oh, I'm so broke. You say that shit around me, I'm blocking you. Not this year, not that negativity around me. I ain't broke. Don't bring that broke shit around me. I don't care if I got $2 in my bank account. I ain't broke. Okay? Check that shit at the door. No frugal mentalities this year. Okay? If you're spending, don't spend with the intention that you're never going to have that again. A lot of y'all are moving like you scared. Like, if I spend this $1, I'm not going to have another dollar for like 5 months. What type of messages do you think you're sending out when you have that mentality? Every time you swipe your card, you scared that it ain't going to come back. What type of mentality, what type of signals do you think that's sending to the universe in regards to what they should give to you in return? Right? I used to be the same way, and sometimes I do find myself in that same energy where I get a little scared. Okay, money looking a little funny. What the fuck going on, right? But one thing that Spirit reminds me is every time I swipe my card, I get more in return. And that's how I think about it. Every time I spend, I get double. Every time no matter what it's for, rent, I don't give a fuck. Anytime you charge my card, you gotta pay me double, because I said so. And I'm not going to sit there and be all scared waiting for my double to come. I'm just going to keep minding my business and doing what I'm doing because I know it's coming. So I don't have to sit there and be anxious about it and be worried about it and be over there biting my nails. I don't have to do all that. I can just keep relaxing, keep chilling, doing what I'm doing, and wait for my abundance or my refund, my double portion. Okay? Because remember, we got this 2 here up under this eclipse energy. 2 and 8. That's double abundance because 8 is abundance. So you got that 2 for double. You got that 8 for abundance. Double for your trouble. Do you understand? So every time you move and do anything this year, spending money, meeting people, going places, doing new things, I don't care. Your mentality needs to be as high vibrational as possible. You need to stay in an attitude of gratitude so that you can continue to attract more to you, okay? Spirit is also saying beauty, what our channel was, beauty is in the eye of the creator. Not in the eye of the beholder, of the creator. Yeah, beauty is in the eye of the creator. So this means stop worrying about other people's opinion on the things that you're doing. Stop expecting for other people to understand something that you downloaded. Stop expecting for everybody around you to approve the things that you channeled for yourself intuitively. Only you know how this shit goes because only you was given the vision. And this year, you're going to have to stand 10 toes behind your vision. When everybody around you don't see it, when everybody around you questioning your vision and they don't think it's going to work out, you got to be the one to stand 10 toes on that motherfucker. You got to be the one to say, okay, that's your opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep going for it. I ain't going to stop. I didn't tell you for you to offer me some type of something to make me either keep going or stop. I just told you to tell you. And some of y'all need to not tell nobody nothing. Zilch. Nada. Keep it to yourself. One thing that Spirit was really clear about this year is the abundance that you receive, the things that you're working on, the things that you're doing. Shut up about it. Some of y'all talk too much. And every time you open your mouth and you allow a different energy, a different soul into your space, into your journey, into what you're trying to create, that is another person chipping away at what you're trying to do and basically destroying it. And you're letting them in to do so every time you open your mouth. Stop thinking that you have to share everything with everybody. This journey is about you. It don't got nothing to do with everybody else. So even the abundance that you get from my people who are going to be getting inheritances this year, because this year is really big on inheritance. Now, let me say this. There will be a lot of death associated with this year. Clock it. A lot. And I'm not talking about, oh, I just got a call that my great aunt that I barely see. No, close in proximity. Close enough that you can see and feel and hear and understand what's going on. Okay? Because this year is also about karma. My nose is itching. Confirmation. So a lot of people are not going to be able to do this whole year. And it don't got nothing to do with age. It don't have nothing to do with age. Clock it. It don't have nothing to do with age. A lot of the people who got that, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. We're going to see a lot of that going on. And you're going to see the media trying to convince people that there's something else going on, or there's a spike in some other type of medical issue that's causing people to have these type of reactions and symptoms and all of that. No, ma'am. It's not coming from that. Trust me. A lot of people is about to get karma this year, and a lot of people are about to have to pay for not trusting their intuition 2020. Now, remember I told y'all on Friday that this year is almost a do-over on an upscale level of 2020. So some people about to get their karma for the shit that they did back then, up until now. For some. You got some people that's about to get their karma for shit that dates further back than 2020. So keep that in mind. Okay? The way you navigate this year, you need to be acting like you want to be here. Stay away from the drama. Stay away from the gossip. Stay away from anything that's low vibrational, because you will get tied into it. Okay? As I was channeling that, Spirit gave me Irish Spring. Okay? Y'all know anything about Irish Spring soap? That shit will clean you from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? And make you be so damn ashy, because it done eliminated every oil in your skin. You come out that shower looking white. Okay? If you my complexion or doctor, baby, you come out there looking like somebody floured you. Like we about to put you in some hot grease. Okay? But the idea behind this Irish Spring, and it could be significant. Somebody could have just bought somewhere. This is what you use. Whatever. Take it how it resonates. It's cleansing. Cleansing. Not only is this eclipse and this new moon all about manifestation and new things and bringing in amazing things and all of this great stuff, but it's also about cleansing out the old, eliminating the old. Very much so Scorpio transformative energy. Okay? So take that as it comes. If there are certain things that you feel the need, especially addictions. When I say Spirit was yelling addictions in my ear, there are certain addictions that if you've been struggling with them for a long time, this is your year that you could really beat it, because all of the energies around you are aiding you. Right? If you think about this year, think of this year as being your sidekick. Whatever you want, it's on times 10. So if you're on that bullshit, it's on that bullshit times 10. If you with improvement and bettering yourself, it's with improvement and betterment times 10. Whatever you want, it's on times 10. So as you navigate this year, keep that in mind. Don't be out here just doing shit, jumping around and being all everywhere with all types of people and making all types of decisions. Because remember, it's going to come back. Okay? Now, another thing I was channeling was fried green tomatoes and collard greens. Somebody ancestors want fried green tomatoes and collard greens. If you have an ancestor, also if an ancestor, if whoever this ancestor is a big part of this solar eclipse energy for you and your bloodline. Okay, and this is what they want. They want fried green tomatoes and they want collard greens. Now, whatever else you put on the table and whatever else you put on the plate is whatever you put on the plate. I don't care. I didn't get no messages about nothing else. But I heard fried green tomatoes and collard greens. So somebody need to figure that out. Okay? Somebody need to do something about that. Okay? I had to say that. Also, Spirit was showing me a Thanksgiving spread and a buffet and saying all you can eat. Right? Now, as I'm looking at this in my head, as Spirit is showing me this in my head, where you would usually find the names of the different foods, like you go to a buffet and you walk up to the different counters and they tell you every entree, every food item that's there, they list it out and let you know what the name of it is so you know what you're getting, right? The names are not food items. It's like success, money, family, power, strength, peace. Like these are the titles, and this is the buffet. Okay, and I'm hearing prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Some of y'all gonna eat in front of y'all enemies this year. I just heard literally. Okay, you may literally have to eat in front of your enemy this year. You may be invited to some type of event where you have to sit amongst your enemies and eat in front of them. They literally have to see you in your new glory and your new light. And you literally have to eat in front of them. Okay? This could be symbolic. This could also be literal. I'm saying it both ways. All right? Something to hear about a wedding, even a funeral. I'm even saying a repast. Some of y'all may be brought back in connection with some people or have to be around some of your enemies due to a passing. Okay? Or a death in the family, something like that. Your enemies could be your family. And you got to eat in front of these motherfuckers. Okay? On more of a metaphoric level, you're going to be eating in front of your enemies. So a lot of the people this is why spirits say don't worry about karma. And I have to stress this. Because the karma that's coming back this year has nothing to do with people who try to implement their own karma. Right? The karma that's coming back is for people who deserve karma. Now, if you went out here trying to serve up your own karma, you're going to have karma of your own that's coming back. That's why I tell y'all, don't try to go out here and play Miss Karma. Because nobody can outdo Miss Karma. Miss Karma does her big one every time, and she don't need your help. And the minute you try to help her, she gonna come for your ass. Because ain't nobody asked you to do all that. Ain't nobody told you to touch that. Ain't nobody told you to do all that. That's my job. Everything in this universe has a job. Your job is not to do somebody else's job. Okay? Your job is to do your job. And your job ain't never been karma. Okay? Let's check the credentials. Nobody ever told you to come down here and play Miss Karma. Miss Karma been holding it down since the beginning of time, and she don't need your help. You understand? Okay? So keep it to yourself before the food that you supposed to be eating in front of your enemies be the food that they eating in front of you. Clock it. All right. Moving on. Horns and trumpets are very significant. I also was channeling the cello. Okay. I don't know nothing about the cello. I know about horns and trumpets. I ain't never played none of them, but I'm more familiar with those than I am the cello. But the cello is very significant for somebody specifically. This could also just be, again, music being very significant. But there's something here about the specific notes that are played from horns, from horn instruments, specifically horns and trumpets. Ooh, my ears ringing. Definitely something significant here with the frequency that these instruments emit. Okay, I'm also hearing the Native American flute. Okay, so if you have been listening to any type, I'm hearing wind instruments, the flute specifically, but I'm hearing wind instruments and then the ones that I've already listed. If you have been listening to music that is very forward with these instruments, so maybe like jazz or neo soul or even gospel music, or like if you're from NOLA, I know NOLA music is very heavily horn instrument lots of horns in their music, that type of thing. That could definitely be significant. It's something about the frequencies that are coming off of these specific instruments that are doing something for the people who are listening to them, for the collective. Okay. Now, black SUVs could be significant. I'm also hearing luxury. The black SUVs is more so highlighting luxury. Okay. When I say, y'all really don't understand the power of this year. I be really trying to put it into words, but I don't even think I could really put into words how powerful this year is when it comes to transformation, when it comes to expansion, when it comes to abundance and prosperity and inheritance. Some of your inheritance may not even be monetary in the physical. It may be more, excuse me, confirmation. It may be more spiritual inheritance. So inheriting gifts. Some of you guys may be realizing that you're finding yourself gravitate to certain things more. Maybe you're gravitating to plants or herbs or exercise or healing or Reiki or whatever the case may be, right? And it may be something that has been passed down in your bloodline. Some of you guys may also be stepping into a new career, new job, new house, and new car came up in my pre-shuffle. Okay, so some of y'all are, when I say clean slate, a whole new beginning. Okay, this is all new everything. Gold, yellow, orange, red, white, and green is also significant. You can wear these colors. You can eat these colors. You can put them on your bed sheets, things of that nature. Nail color, wherever shows up, makeup. I don't know. Okay, but those colors are specifically significant. Okay. Spirit is also saying make sure that you outsource more this year, okay? And if you don't know what outsource means, it means to delegate, right? To delegate, to outsource, to ask people outside of yourself, outside of your friend group for help, for assistance. Remember, collaborations are very big for this year. So don't think that you got to get it on your own, because this year is all about working with other people and getting that, not only just that physical bag, but that spiritual bag, which is the most important bag to get. Because if you got the spiritual bag, then getting the physical bag ain't shit. Okay? That's the real tea, right? But I definitely see a lot of you guys is going to be helpful to you to outsource. So if you've been thinking about, maybe I'm a business owner and I've been thinking about asking for help from this person, getting perspective from this person. If I have been working on something and I know somebody else over here is good at this thing that I'm working on, I'm going to go ask them for assistance or for help, or see how much their services are for me to help, or for them to help me. If I need therapy, if I need counseling, if I need help with anything, I'm going to go and ask, right? No suffering in silence, no thinking, oh, I can do battle by myself. You actually, you can do battle by yourself, and you're doing it. You're doing bad. Okay. So let's scratch the whole I can do battle by myself. Nobody needs you to be doing bad. Okay, we need you to be doing good. Okay, so you've been bad. Let's be good. So go get you some help. Okay, my nose is itching. There's definitely going to be some karmics coming back up. That was another thing that Spirit gave me. Karmic connections. So anytime we are changing, right? The people that we are connected to energetically, soul ties, all of these different things, they can feel when we disconnect from them energetically, right? So a lot of people you are disconnecting from, you may have even forgotten about these people. You could be just now disconnecting from energies that you picked up in high school, right? You ain't talked to these people in years, but you just never energetically separated from them, right? So a lot of you guys are going to be energetically separating from a lot of souls, a lot of energies that you have been connected to, and you either didn't know or you did know and you just didn't know how to get unattached, right? And because of that, a lot of these people are going to come back because they're feeling this separation now. They didn't have to come around because y'all were always tied to each other in some type of way, shape, or form. But now you're in this position where you are separating, where you are leaving, where you have started anew, okay? You have new beginnings and new energy and all this other stuff. They can't be around, right? And now that they feel this, they're like, hold up, what's going on? Let me check in with you. Let me see what you're doing. What you up to? What's going on? They didn't want to bump shoulders and shit with you because they realize the disconnect. They can feel it. Don't fall for the bullshit. Don't fall for the okie doke. Okay? Okay. A lot of people are going to be coming back around because they can feel your life heightening. They can feel and sense the changes. Okay? A lot of times we are living in la la land and we so focused on what's not going for us. We're so focused on what's going wrong and what's negative and all of that that we don't even see how much progress we're making. But the people around us can. They can see. They see you progressing. They see you moving on up and they want to be a part. Where you going without me, ho? You think you're going to leave me and you won't and you're not? I want to come and they can't come. Okay? So be mindful of that. Don't think that just because people come back around during the time that it's meant to be. Don't do that goofy ass shit. It pisses me off. Okay? It's the solar eclipse and my ex he just texted me back saying he want to work with his family. Girl, it's the solar eclipse. Okay? Eclipse that nigga. Let him go. All right, let's see what else. Spirit wants me to get through. My nose is itching. Heavy karmic. Okay. I was also getting being free. Okay, freeing me. I don't know if y'all know that song that went viral on TikTok. It's called Bloom. What is it you see in me? Tell me, what did you believe in me? Tell me what you see in me. Go deep in me. The specific verse that Spirit gave me was this kind of love is free in me. So there's something about loving on yourself, giving to yourself, understanding what proper love is from you, that frees you, that sets you free. Okay, you are blooming into a new person. All right. I also was channeling that gospel song, I'm a Friend of God. He knows my name. Specifically the he knows my name part. There are ancestors that are so attached to your journey, and you may feel like a lot of this stuff you're doing by yourself, and you're not. Okay, a lot of you guys have very, very high spirits that you are connected to and attached to, and they can be well-known spirits. Okay, spirits that everybody know that you are attached to and connected to, and they know your name. Hold on, y'all, my damn nose. So I'm thinking about channeling. Put some castor oil on it because it's itchy. Ooh, that was gonna irritate the hell out of me. Okay, anywho. All right. What else? Spirit also said the grass is greener. Catch that, T. The grass is greener. It is. It's real green. Okay, stop allowing people to make you think that they are the end all be all, or the situation you're going through is the end all be all, and you're not gonna elevate from here. Or the grass is greener. Okay, just make the changes you need to make because the grass is greener on the other side. Okay. Let's see what else. June is also very significant, specifically around Pride season. Not necessarily because of pride in the way that they talking about, but this is talking about pride as far as, there's something that's going to be going on in June for you to take pride in. Okay, something here about Gemini season. Okay, when it comes to operating in pride, knowing who you are, being unapologetic, right, showing up. Okay, showing up unapologetically, being confident. Okay, not being egotistical, but being very confident and assured of who you are. Okay, having a healthy relationship with your ego. 414 could be significant. 1121 could be significant. 181 and 818 could be significant, as well as 868. Okay, now Spirit is also saying there could be some plot twists when it comes to some collaboration, so be careful. Make sure that you are definitely following your intuition and things of that nature, but also make sure that you are meditating on some of the decisions before you make them, especially until we get out of Mercury retrograde. Okay, don't make no heavy decisions during Mercury retrograde. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, I'm not digging in my nose, y'all. It's just itching. I promise. Don't make no heavy decisions during Mercury retrograde. Save that to when you're more in clear spirits, unless you're a Gemini or Virgo. If you're a Gemini and a Virgo, this is your normal energy. It doesn't even matter. But if you are any, especially if you're a water sign, don't make no heavy decisions during this Mercury retrograde unless it is leaving something that is super toxic. Now, if you're leaving something or somebody that's super toxic, go for it. But as far as like contracts, deals, things of that nature, don't just jump into it. If it's something that you have to do, because some contracts have a deadline on it, and I definitely get that. If it's something that you have to do, then make sure that you are doing all of the research needed and you're getting all the information before you make a decision. Okay, there's something here about making sure you have all of the information before you make a decision because of the energy that we're in. All right. Oshun, Yeye Oshun, Baba Eshu, Baba Ogun, Yeye Aje, and Yeye Oya are very, very important during this eclipse and this new moon. Okay, Oshun is bringing in a lot of sweetness. Friday is also significant, and she does rule Friday. She also rules Venus. Okay, so Venus energy, like I said, is very significant here. Eshu is the gatekeeper, the officer of the crossroads. You have to go through him to get to all of the other Orishas or to get into the spiritual realm, period. Okay, he is the door between the physical and the spiritual. So because he is the door, a lot of things are going to go through him right now. Okay. Ogun is over technology as well as war. Okay, and we are definitely at war, and there's a lot that's going to be going on with technology. So his energy is definitely very heavy here. Yeye Ajay, okay, is probably one that y'all haven't heard of a lot, but she is the goddess or the Orisha of wealth, fortune, money, prosperity, okay, and she's heavy, heavy, okay. Her energy is going to be heavy for a while. So yeah, and then we have Oya. Oya is the Orisha of the storms, the winds, things of that nature, and wind is very significant. Okay, there's something here about the wind or the breath or being outside and allowing the wind to just go across your body, go across your energy, something like that. But the wind or the breath is very, very significant. Some of you guys may need to get more into meditation and things of that nature. Okay. All right. Oh, another thing that Spirit gave me, and we're going to do it towards the end, is something called energy tapping. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Oh, my nose is itching. Oh, when I say unexpected guests, y'all been having people come back that she ain't talked to in 15 years. Quote me. Energy tapping, right? So energy tapping is knowing where specific pressure points are in your body, and knowing where different energy centers are in your body and tapping them, right? When you tap them, you are opening up and clearing out some of the energy that is stagnant. You are also working with the nervous system. Nervous system is literally your energetic system. So if you look at a building and you go into the part of the building where they keep all of the like where they house the utility closet or whatever, and you see all them wires going to and connecting to everything, and they help with the lights and the AC and the heat, and all of these things are connected, but they're all connected by these wires. That's what your nervous system is. Your nervous system is all of the wires that is transporting energy throughout your body. So when you tap on these specific energy centers, you are freeing up energy that is stagnant. This could also help with trauma. Okay, so some of you guys need to do some research into energy tapping, and getting into that, making that a part of your daily routine. It can help cure depression, it can help cure anxiety, it can help with overthinking, it can help with trauma and past life regressions and all types of things. Okay, so definitely look into that if you are interested. All right, so let's just pull some general energy, see what confirmation comes out. The bulk of it was channeled, so these cards would just be confirmation at this point. I don't know why I'm hearing nosy neighbors as well. Okay, some of y'all could be the nosy neighbors. Some of y'all got nosy neighbors, or some people are just watching you. I think that's another reason why my nose is itching. There's heavy people watching y'all right now. Please be very mindful of who you're around, the energies you're around, your social media. Okay, I'm hearing don't put all of your business on social media. If it's not something that you will want everybody to know, don't fucking put it on there. because people are watching you, okay? That's why Spirit is also saying keep a lot of things to yourself. When it comes to the shit that y'all putting out, the things that you're working on, the things that you're doing, the things that you're creating. Come on, thing. Okay. When it comes to the things that you're working on, the things you're doing, the things you're creating, shh. Don't post it. Don't tell nobody. Don't say nothing, because y'all got people watching y'all. Okay, some of y'all could also have literal neighbors that be watching you, watching your house. So pay attention to your stuff. I'm hearing something with your trash cans. It could also be something over a parking spot or something. Okay, if you got got a home and y'all part of like the HOA and all that, there could be some issues being resolved with that as well. Also, allergy season is coming up. Get you guys some catnip tea. Okay, catnip tea. My nose is itching for a number of different reasons right now. Catnip is going to be helpful to you all, especially for children, for your babies. That's one of the best teas for children is catnip. And that's, okay? If you don't have none, inbox me. Poca got everything. Y'all know Poca got all the herbs. Okay. Well, we got black sheep energy. Outsider, don't fit in, unique and special, okay? So I feel like a lot of you guys are realizing why you had to be the black sheep. A lot of stuff is starting to make sense as far as black sheep energy. It's like, oh, that's why you didn't like me. Oh, that's why I couldn't get jiggy with y'all. Oh, that's why I couldn't fit in, you know, or why we could never get all the way cool. Because I wasn't never supposed to be like y'all. This is confirmation on one of the consultations I did today. Okay? Heavy black sheep energy, heavy chosen ones energy, okay? We got sacrifices are needed. Sacrifices are needed to make this work. Get out of your comfort zone, okay? So, again, y'all, you're going to have to be okay with doing some things you've never done before in order to get the success out of this, not only just this solstice. Why do I keep want to say winter solstice? Something specific about this year's winter solstice. I keep wanting to say that. But whether it's something with this eclipse, or just throughout the rest of the year, right? Make sure that you're making the necessary sacrifices. Just because it doesn't feel good in the moment doesn't mean it's not good for you. Okay? Keep that in mind. All right? What else is here? I'm hearing that gospel song. This means war. This means war. This means war. Y'all know that song? I plead the blood. This means war. It's something about war here and bloodshed, okay? It doesn't have to be actual bloodshed or nothing like that, but we got travel, vacation, new environment, and being outside. So y'all definitely are going to be in some new environments. Some of y'all could be traveling, okay, very soon. Some of y'all traveling to Charlotte, North Carolina to be with us for our meet and greet. If you don't know nothing about it, why don't you? Let's start there. That's problem numero uno. Why don't you know that we're going to be having a meet and greet in Charlotte, North Carolina? And why are you not going to be there? Okay, period. If you need information on it, just let me know. Anyways, lots of new adventures, lots of traveling, lots of vacations. I'm also saying it's very important to be outside, especially during this eclipse. Okay, with these motherfuckers saying, don't look at the sun, don't be outside, stay in. That shit don't make no sense. I always tell y'all, whatever they tell you to do the opposite. Okay? Do the opposite. I looked at the last eclipse. I had perfect vision. You understand? Don't listen to these motherfuckers. Okay? Do the opposite. All right? But definitely be outside, even if you don't want to look at the sun. I mean, that's preference. But you still need to soak up the energy from the sun as we're going through this eclipse, okay? And be very intentional. You know, wherever you are when the eclipse happens, be very, very intentional, you know, with your thoughts, with your words and everything else. Even if you don't see it, it doesn't matter. The energy is still there, okay? So look up in your city, state, wherever you are. Look up what time it may be showing or whatever crossing or whatever, okay? However the terminology is. And make sure that you're outside, okay? Even if you can't be outside during the actual event, be outside at some point in the sun because the sun is still charged up. Very much so, okay? We got storms, unexpected storms, burdens, heartache, frustrations, unforeseen problems, and challenges. So I definitely feel like, you know, a lot of things, like I said, have brought you guys to this place. A lot of unexpected events have gotten you to this place where you are now currently, to be in this energy for change, to be ready for change. Ooh, confirmation burp. And I feel like we got rainbow at the bottom with the silver lining. I feel like the silver lining, you know, is coming in for a lot of you guys because of the way that you carried yourself when shit started going wrong. When shit started going left, it was the way that you reacted. You react how you normally react. You know, you didn't allow fears to set in like you normally do. You didn't go back to your old ways like you usually do. It's like you bossed up. You bossed up and you did some different shit, and because of that, you're receiving something completely different that you've never had before. Okay, this is like, when I say rebirth, usually rebirth means like, okay, you know, just a new beginning. When I say rebirth, it's like energetically you're starting back from zero. Like if you could energetically go back to being a newborn, that's the type of rebirth that's happening right now. Like you have a whole new opportunity to start all over again. Specifically if you was born in 96, because the calendar of this year and the calendar of 1996 is the exact same. Okay, so if you was born in 96, you have an opportunity of rebirth than a lot of other people. Okay, Wednesday could be significant. Purple, blue could be significant. The number 4 and frogs could be significant as well. Okay, those are some signs of confirmation of this reading. Ooh. I don't even have allergies, so I don't know why my nose. I'm not gonna say I don't know why my nose is itching. I do know why. I said it already. All right, moving on. Okay. All right. Spirit is saying certain things are not for you. Okay, that ain't it. This ain't for you. Okay. So if you have been questioning if you should let something go, if it is or isn't for you, Spirit is saying no, it's not for you. Go ahead and eliminate it. Okay. Go ahead and let it go. I'm hearing it's the final countdown. So for some of y'all, like, this energy is almost like your last chance to eliminate certain things that need to go before other things start to happen. Okay, it's like Spirit is giving you a final chance to say, like, okay, now we just sent you all of these signs to stop dealing with this person and stop going to this place and stop doing this and doing that, and you're not listening. So we're giving you one more opportunity before we allow all hell to break loose, or before we allow everything else that we have been, you know, protecting you from to start happening. Okay, so be cautious and be wise in the way that you're moving forward. Okay, what else is here, Spirit? 12 can be significant. We got goals accomplished, fast growth, new love, and partnerships. So I told y'all love and partnerships will be significant. 12 could also be significant. You may be seeing it in different places. 12 could also be 3 and 3. It can also be 6. So if you're saying 6, if you're saying 3s, if you're saying 12, it's all significant, the same energy. Okay, but fast growth, and partnerships are highlighted. Okay, goals accomplished. So this is, you know, on the other side of coming out on the other side of accomplishing a goal. Okay, yeah, Aries energy. So all of this is dealing with right now. That's confirmation that this is all taking place during Aries energy. Okay, and April 19th, I believe, is actually the last day of Mercury retrograde, and that's the last day of Aries season. Okay. I'm hearing that verse from that Wale song, Pessimism is all that she know. And she wake up and go. But specifically that pessimism part. Okay? Some of you guys are pessimistic. Like, you don't know how to be positive. You always find something, you always find a negative in it, right? Or you always expecting the other shoe to drop or the other ball to fall, meaning you always are expecting for something to go wrong. Okay, and Spirit's like, you gotta get out of that energy, like I was saying before. Okay, we got 222 coming out. I told y'all 222 would be significant. Talking about harmony, balance, goals, and dreams. Okay, we love that. We love that. Let's get a couple more. Let's get 3 more, and then we're going to close out. I'm going to give y'all some tips for the rest of today, and then we're going to be done. Spoil yourself. Do something good for yourself. You deserve good things and self-care, okay? So do something for yourself today. You know, don't make this eclipse about other people. Don't do that, y'all. Don't be out here asking spirit to heal your relationship with your baby daddy and goofy shit. Don't be goofy. Don't use this powerful ass energy on no goofy ass niggas or goofy ass females or goofy relationships or goofy situations. Don't do that. Utilize the energy of this eclipse to really make some changes for you, not including nobody else. So even if the changes that spirit makes for me affect you, I don't care. Even if the changes that spirit makes for me make me have to leave you behind, I don't care. That's the way y'all need to be moving. Okay? Don't go out here moving based on other people and the relationships you got with other people. Don't do that. Okay? You may seal yourself into something that you didn't mean to. Then you stuck with these motherfuckers and you don't even like their ass no more. It was just a phase. Don't do that, babe. Alright? Yeah, Uranus. We have the Fool card. This is talking about doing things out of the box, taking a leap of faith, liberation, evolution, self-discovery, okay, and independence. Yeah, so this is about you. INDEPENDE and C. Do you know what that means? Anywho, last card out, and then we're going to give it some tips. And I'm going to be done so my nose will stop itching. Y'all know, once I cut this lab off, my damn nose won't stop itching. Come on, spirit. We got Jupiter. That's that Wheel of Fortune energy. It's talking about luck, fortune, opportunity, ends of cycles, acceptance, okay? Allowing things to work out the way they're supposed to. We love that. That's the perfect card to end up on. All right, perfect. All right. Now, for the rest of the day, a couple of tips that I'm going to give you guys to really tap in with this solar eclipse. Now, because we are in a solar eclipse, that means the sun is the main event, okay? The main character with the solar eclipse, okay? Solar, sun, okay? So with that being said, getting into this sun period is going to be very important. Any type of sunlight, I don't care if you're driving in a car and you let your windows down, I don't care. You need to be in the sun. You need to get at least 8 to 10 minutes of direct sunlight. Direct sunlight. Now, if it's cloudy where you are, you can do some of the other things that I'm going to discuss. But if you have the ability to get into direct sunlight, 8 to 10 minutes minimum. That's the minimum, okay? Now, if you like me, I'll probably be out there for a couple hours, okay? From the time it eclipses, whenever time that is, until whenever I feel like going inside. I'm going to be soaking up all of that. That's just me. You do what you feel comfortable doing. Now, if you do want to look at the eclipse, wait until it has been fully covered. All right? Meaning the moon and the sun are completely aligned. You can't see one without the other because they're completely aligned. That's when you want to look at it. Okay? Now, if you want to look at the sun anytime after that and you're a newbie, because some of y'all don't sun gaze on a regular basis. So if you're not used to sun gazing, then you need to be careful because that shit will destroy your retinas. This is no cap, okay? The sun is very powerful, and right now it's even more powerful. Them UV rays and solar flares that we've been getting, that shit is powerful as fuck. If you're not used to sun gazing on a regular basis, do not take your ass out there trying to stare at that sun right now. Wait until it's about 5:36-ish when the sun is starting to go lower. Then you can look at it because that's when it's not as strong as far as affecting your eyes and things of that nature. The UV that is sending out is not as potent, okay? And then you can look at it more comfortably and longer. Now, if you want to start building up your ability to sun gaze at any point of the day, you need to be starting to sun gaze early in the rising time when the sun is first going up. So that first 30 minutes to an hour when the sun is rising, and then at night, that last hour or two right? Anytime after 6, you know, for real, you should be good. But that last hour or two, you want to look at it then. The more you do that daily, eventually you'll be able to sun gaze at 3 p.m. when it's at its highest, or 1 p.m. when it's at its highest, right? But you want to baby step yourself into it so you're not destroying your vision, okay? Now, if you don't want to sun gaze, like I said, just make sure you're getting some direct sunlight, as on as much, of your body as possible. Uncover your head. Your head should not be covered. Your head is antennas. So you want that sun to be able to penetrate your scalp if it can, or to attach to your antennas. Okay? Period. We don't want our hair covered and all of that. We want that energy soaking up every part of our melanin. You have melanin in your eyes, that's why we sun gaze. You have melanin in your hair, that's why we allow our hair to get sunlight. You have melanin in your skin, that's why we need direct sunlight. Okay? All of that. All right? Another thing that you can do is write a petition. Okay? A petition is nothing more than writing out what you are grateful for. You always start with what you're grateful for. Anytime you're coming to spirit to ask for anything, to manifest anything, start with gratitude. Okay? Because some of y'all ain't never opened your mouth to say thank you for a damn thing that spirit has done for you. And then you want to open your mouth up again. And the next thing you say is gimme, gimme, gimme. After I just gave you. You're losing your mind. So let's start with some gratitude. Hey, spirit, thank you for all the things I already have. And be specific. I'm thankful for life, health, and strength. I'm thankful for a roof over my head. I'm thankful for clothes on my back and shoes on my feet. I'm thankful for this job. I'm thankful for my kids being in good health and my family doing this and da 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 da. Be very specific. Thankful for my new car, my new house, my new whatever. Start with gratitude. And then you can get into the things that you need. Okay? Use this solar eclipse for the things you need. Why you asking for $5,000 and you ain't got no confidence? Your priorities are fucked. Why are you trying to manifest a new home and you ain't took care of the 1-bedroom apartment that spirit then gave you already? It's messy, it's cluttered, it's disgusting, right? So make sure we're asking for things that we need. Why am I asking for more clients for my business when I'm not even confident in what I'm doing? Let's get our priorities right, okay? So this is a solar eclipse to focus on your priorities. And don't think just because you're focusing on your priorities, that means that you're not going to get other things. Because other things are connected to your priorities. You're not getting the things that you need because you're not connected to your priorities. So when you connect to the priorities, you get the things that you need. Make sense? Cool. So when you write out your petition, you can either write it out or you can vocalize it. It doesn't really matter to me, however you want to do it. You can, vocalize it, start with gratitude, and then go into the things that you need, or you can write it out, start with gratitude, and then go into the things that you need. When you're talking about the things you need, you always want to talk about, anytime you're manifesting, you always want to speak from a perspective of, I already know that it's on the way, and I'm thankful in advance. You never want to speak from a perspective of, give me, please, can I please, may I please, if you can, if it's not too much, if it won't be a problem, I would love if you could please. Like, no, that's not how we address spirit. You go to spirit, thank you in advance. I'm so happy and grateful that this is working out for me. I'm so happy and grateful that this is coming to me. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm worthy of these beautiful things that make their way to me. Okay, you need to be speaking as if you've already got these things and you're just saying thank you for some shit that you already got, right? It's like if I order something from Amazon, I'm not going to be talking about it as if I didn't purchase it. I'm going to be talking about it as if I'm expecting for it to come, right? I'm not going to be acting like I don't know if it's coming. I know it's coming because I ordered it. I purchased it. It's on the way. So I'm going to talk about it as if I purchased it and I know it's on the way. Right? That's the mentality you need to have going into this, okay? Also, if you want to do any particular spells, working with water is going to be very, very powerful under this eclipse. Also, working with fire. Because we're in Aries, fire is going to be significant. So, candle magic, burn letters. So, writing out the things that you want or the things that you want to release and burning them, that could also be powerful. Candle magic, like I said, so lighting specific candles, incense, sage, palo santo, anything you can burn, things of that nature. And then water, because we're in an 8 year and 8 is feminine energy. So, and water is also currency. Okay. all the same thing. So working with water is going to be very beneficial. So this could be being by water and doing your manifestation, sitting at a park with a lake or a pond or something like that, going to a river, beach, whatever. This could also be doing water magic. So speaking to the water, speaking into the water, everything that you want, and then drinking it. This could also be writing the things that you want on one cup, taking some water, speaking into it, or blowing your breath on it, and then pouring it into that cup of things that you want, and then drinking it. There's so many different water spells that you can come up with, or that you can, research and do. I always say do the ones that you feel intuitively guided to do. Like if you have to look up instructions for it, it's probably not the spell for you. I'm gonna be honest. Usually the spell that we need to do, our intuition will lay out everything. Go in there and grab a bowl, and then go grab some flowers, and then go grab some sugar. You're like, what the fuck do I need a bowl and flowers and sugar for? I don't know. Just do it, right? Those are usually the ones that really work out in our favor because we are completely operating in intuition. So it's going to go the way it's supposed to, okay? Other than that, follow your intuition. I wanted to give some basic things that you guys can do, but I don't want y'all to do too much, because if you do too much, your energy is going to be scattered, and you want very focused energy with this solar eclipse so that you can focus on the things that you want and really manifest them to you, right? So you don't want to have scattered shit all over the place. You don't need to be out here asking for a car and a house and a this and a that and a that and a that. What do I need? What is the most important foundational things that I need right now? Let me focus on those things, right? Now, if I focus on those things, those other things may come anyway, because it's just a part of it, right? Just a part of it, okay? Other than that, I am doing 2024 Eclipse reading specials today, so feel free to go on my website. It is labeled 2024 Energy Reading. That's the special that is current. My website is going across the bottom of the screen right now, so feel free to go in there and book. Of course, if you're ready to tap in with your journey, consultations, mentorships, any of those things, all of those things are available on my website. I do have payment plans on my website, so if you use something like Shop Pay or Afterpay or things like that, it's available on the site, y'all. Go get y'all stuff and pay on it, and you ain't gotta worry about it, okay? So that you can have what you need and be able to get out of this journey what you need to get out of this journey, okay? Of course, I have my literature on there. All of the books that I've written on shadow work and a lot of other topics are on there as well. My herbal shop is also available and open and on there as well. Lots of goodies and lots of different things that are on there. Therapy sessions, consultations, mentorships, you name it, it's all available. Definitely go check that out if you need it. If you're interested in the special, that special is over on Friday. So get it while you can before it goes back to regular price. I brought the price down specifically for the winter solstice so that you guys can prepare, you can get ready and everything else, and really go into your 2024 the way that the best way for you, okay? Other than that, I'll be back live tomorrow for Topic Tuesday. I'm not sure, of course, what we're going to discuss, but we'll see when we get here. Make sure that you guys tune into Throne Talk on Thursday. Our meet and greet is in Charlotte. It'll be the 19th through the 21st. I will be doing some in-person services. So if you want a reading in person, consultations in person, therapy session in person, whatever, okay? All of those services will be available. I will be there from that Friday up until that Monday doing personal services as well as hanging out with you all and having fun. It's 420 weekend, so we gonna be spliffy, okay? Catch my drift. Let the church say a gram. Now on the 20th, we are hosting a sip and paint in South Carolina, in North Carolina. Somehow maybe in South Carolina. That's why I said that. I know Empress A is in South Carolina. So we will be doing a sip and paint. It is $111, but the $111 does include your canvas, your paint, your drink, or drinks, and appetizers and finger food. It also includes some of the segments that me and Empress A will be doing. We will be doing some healing segments as we're doing our sip and paint and a lot of other things as well. So definitely tap in, inbox me if you're interested and you want more information. That Friday we will be at Queen Social, which is a lounge in Charlotte. The 20th, of course, is the sip and paint. After the sip and paint, we will also be going to, they're having an African American festival that weekend as well on the 20th. So we'll head to that after the sip and paint is over. And then Sunday, we're closing everything off with an amazing brunch at Tattoos and Booze. Y'all, please go look at that menu. It looks so amazing. I'm so ready to eat. Every time I think about it, I'm just ready for the food. But if you're interested, definitely shoot me an inbox or anything like that. Other than that, like I said, head over to the website, book your services accordingly. If you are interested in any in-person services, inbox me or email me directly, okay? Other than that, light and love. Share these messages with anyone who you think can use them, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy your winter. Why do I want to keep saying winter solstice? There's something so significant with the winter solstice, or something that happened the previous winter solstice. I don't know. Enjoy your solar eclipse, okay? Of course, remember to stay in high vibration today, because your thoughts will create your reality times 10 today.